What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Metroid Prime Echoes, the penultimate episode. In the last episode, we got the last of the essential items, the light suit, and now we're going to go on a run to gather up all of the Ing Sky Temple keys. And along the way, we'll pick up 35% of the items, and just shy of, 13% of the scans. We'll have a few left over from the final boss, but all items should be gotten. So I'll be zooming through this much like I did with the artifact run in Metroid Prime. Alright, so we're now in the Sky Temple Gateway, which is where we got the Seeker missiles, and we learned about the 4 first Sentinels of Aether. So now we're going to get... This is your first indication that there are keys to be gotten. Aether's Testament. We saw something else that talked about her, I think, on the Light World side of this. So... Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. Through my spiritual link to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge that their last location in the Dark World can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple keys. The time draws near. Hear the words of Aether, she they call champion of Aether. Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. And very much so, like in Prime 1, we have all these keys to put in place, and we can see one is already there. Let's read these hints. These ones won't actually give room names, but just descriptions of where they might be here. Fearless M-Dhe, the one who shall move the pillar of holy ground will see your soulless body. Mighty J-Fme, in the last, what did you see? Was it one of our gates closing, sealing the scorched land from our holy ground? So that scorched land is the Agon Waste, and he is located right behind the first coded door that you had to do to get down to there. Noble J-Stl lost his soul before a fortress in the scorched land. Gallant B-Stl, she lies deep in a fortress of dry land. Brave S-Dly, beside the marsh of a raining land she laid her body forever. Gentle G-Sch, with a bearer pod he sleeps in a flooded temple. Loyal S-Jrs, he no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of a holy fortress. Judicious C-Rch, in a small corridor within the depths of a high fortress he lies silently. And lastly, steadfast D-Isl, who shall disturb you among the trees of holy ground? And then we're back to Aether. So now with our motivation in hand, we go searching for the 9 remaining keys, 10 in total, including Aether's. Alright, M-Dhe's Testament. That last hit breached my armor. The poison spreads. Though I have found the key, it is too late for me. Soon my light will fail. They know I am here. They will come to this site to plunder the key. My last stand shall be at the edge of the temple grounds. I only hope I have the strength to fight when they arrive. And so, you go to the light world side, landing site, and on the dark side we'll find the key. Let's kick that in place. Also this one, lure these Ing to their death. And so the keys are located with your dark visor. Boom. Yeah, enemy right there. Hit it once. Let's scan it actually. The flying cache was bred and trained to be a living storage unit. It employs a limited stealth field that renders it unseen to most enemies. The fact that the creature must be killed to obtain the object it stores is of little consequence to the Ing. So I'm not exactly sure what hint you're given that you need to dark visor to find the keys. But there you have it. The first Sky Temple key. So we're going to pick up the 3 in the temple area first, and then we'll go pick up the 6, 2 in each of the remaining lands. Alright, J-Fme's Testament, final entry of the warrior. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. And the Accursed Lake on the other side is the industrial site. And once again, dark visor. Click once. And we pepper this thing with bullets. Doop, doop. 2 of 9 acquired. Alright, the Testament of D-Isl. It is inside me. I feel it spreading, clawing at my will, tearing at my thoughts. It moves me against my will to this cavern. Here it will end. I do not wish this, do not want my body to become a weapon for the Ing within me. It hates, it demands obedience. I will fight. To the end I shall self-terminate before I will be a pawn of the filthy Ing. And actually, let's go to A Cool's Clues. Was that kind of the right one? No. Who do we call this? D-Isl. Who shall disturb you among the trees of holy ground? So, oops. You look around, we got a bunch of trees. Especially on the light side. But also, his clue, the storage cavern. So, A Cool's clues tell you where to find the body in the light realm. And then the other clues are there. So once you've found them, you don't have to search too hard to find the temple key. And we already went over J-Fme's. Let me really quick go to A Cool's clues again, and it was M-Dhe? Yeah, the one who shall move the pillar of holy ground will see your soulless body. And so that pillar, I believe, is in reference to the block you move at the landing site to allow you to double jump up to where his body is. And after that little bit of puzzle work, we get the first of the beam super missile upgrades. The Sunburst. Probably not going to use this. It takes 30 light ammo and 5 missiles, just like a super missile shot. We'll get a dark version, and we'll also get a Annihilator version, which is 30 of each type of ammo, which is no good. So we're returning to Umos's room to show off some of the powers of the light armor, one of which we saw earlier was not taking damage from ink storms anymore, which is quite nice, and also from the dark atmosphere. Teleportation system online. This is the other benefit. Teleport to the Agon energy controller. So we gotta tear through Agon now, pick up some keys, and travel through the Pillar of Light. Now, what do you know? We're in Agon. Okay, back to it. Hunting for keys. Good times. And now, another piece of lore. The stellar object. By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked toward our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. And the second of the beam super missile expansions, the Dark Burst. Again, we're probably not going to use this. It takes a ton of ammo. And it's kind of slow moving, not all that worthwhile. All right. S-Jr's key, he no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of a holy fortress. And let's go Keybearer lore. Let's see what he has to say. S-Jr, there we go. Akul tried to send me back to Aether that I might get reinforcements. Both cadres have been attacked, devastated. The Ing followed me. They came wearing the skin of beasts. I gave them a good fight, yet I have failed. May I redeem my honor in the next life. Here at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last. And so we got the hive entrance. On the other side, the sanctuary entrance. And with that, 4 of the 5 temple keys. Alright, C-Rch's key. In a small quarter within the depths of a high fortress, he lies silently. Key bearer lore. Cadre 2. C-Rch. Let this be the final testament of warrior C-Rch. I have no more shells for my weapons. For the enemy I have naught but the blade and fist. Let them come, they wait in the works, hissing and slithering like beasts. Let them, when my war cry comes, there will be a dread, final reckoning. Come forth, hated enemy, let there be an end. And, boom, the dynamo works. And kind of a narrow hallway on the right side, which is where C-Rch was. And, whoop, doing more boost ball. On a boost ball 11. Oh, barely made that jump. Doop. And up we go. Five of 9 keys acquired. Moving along very well. Alright, so you walk to the end of this room. Turn around. Easily missable scan. Okay, oh, being ravaged by these lasers. But now we have Metroid Cocoon. I think, is that all but 3% of research? And one of these should break open. It should be a baby Metroid. Where are you at? There you are. Infant Talon Metroid. And we're back. Alright, the elusive missing scan. Boom. Final research the dark lift crystal. And the final of the beam super missiles, the Sonic Boom. 30 dark, 30 light, and 5 missiles. All right. Another key. B-Stl, who we just picked up, she lies deep in a fortress of dry land. Key bearer lore. Where you at, B-Stl? I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I go to join my fallen mate J-Stl in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden, that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Boom. The main reactor where we fought Dark Samus for the first time. And boom, blow that door wide open. Up. And underneath the water. And we're in the area where you would fight Samus. And I believe that is 6 of 9. Onwards and upwards. All right. J-Stl's clue lost his soul before a fortress in the scorched lands. B-Stl's partner, my journey comes to an end. The thrice cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call the afterlife. But in vain, my life is extinguished. Battleground, Central Mining Station. And here, who is attacking me? Oh, you were up here with me. Get out. Alright. We have multiple hidden platforms to interact with. And if you screw it up, then you're forced to leave and come back. Because I don't think you can jump up to the upper platforms from the ground level. Whoop. And there is our pod. Yes, I have scanned it. Key 7 of 9. Now all we have are the Torvis keys. Alright, G-Sch's key. With a bearer pod, he sleeps in a flooded temple. Da-da-da. G-Sch. What craven savages are the Ing? Trapped in the catacombs with no chance of rescue, I fought them to the last. I watched them feed upon their dead. I heard them pressing the lesser of their number into the front ranks, that my blast would take them. At least their leader stood against me in battle. He was a foe worthy of a Luminoth warrior. And we're in the dungeon, but the catacombs on the other side. And with a bearer pod. I don't really remember exactly what that's in reference to. But we got a new creature, 100% of the Aether creatures. The Watch Drone. Creature that is not a fan of light. So we click on these light beacons. They step out of the way. And then we get key number 8 of 9. Alright, the final key S-Dly's. Besides the marsh of a raining land, she laid her body forever. Andre 1, where'd you go, S-Dly? They came to the lagoon in the night, delivering true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of this surprise attack. May they find my key and dispatch the Ing who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. And, whoop. Do that. And the final key. Now we're going to scamper about. Pick up the last of the items. Just a few more down here in Torvis. And with that, we've collected 100% of the items. I believe we have all the scans we need. And our hunter ship is 86% restored. And we are ready to take on the Sky Temple in the final episode. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.